Thank you very much, Chirabo, and thank you very much for keeping it here at UBC, especially with this NAM edition. Only in Uganda is where you find a bowl made with fiber here, and also at the exhibition that is happening here in Munyonyo. We're down this side at the extreme end to show you exactly what the exhibitors have for us down here. You can look around me and see exactly what is there, from sandals to fiber bowls to bracelets to openers, and a lot of fashion. I'll also be bringing you some food stuff. Different things that you didn't expect can be made from the fabric or the food that we have in this country that can be added value to. You can look at table mats, their bags, fabric that is being made here. In case you were younger and you're looking for what to do with your child there, we have something that you can put over their beds that can dangle. It's really a hot season, and in case you need one of these caps, they can be able to help you. We have mats, what we call wibbo here, and a lot of them here, bags, a lot of things. If you go to the extreme end there, you'll see some that look almost like chandeliers, but these are Ugandan made, and you can be able to use them in your rooms to be able to shed the light or keep the warm light inside so that your rooms look elegant, even as some of the things you see here. We have also things like giraffes here, a lot of animals also. I have a buffalo that I am holding right here, in case you've never seen one or gone to any of the national parks. This is one that can be able to exhibit in your house. So please come down here and be able to see what is happening in Munyonyo. This is a very beautiful buffalo. I'll keep it here until we get it done there. Also some wire mesh that is made from, they use it to make cars, aeroplanes. You know, if you're looking for things for kids to play with, that's very nice to have. Dolls, Ugandan dolls that are also here. You can be able to look at some of these Ugandan dolls. We have also placards that you can take as souvenirs. They're also here. Beads that make necklaces. People that are doing wonderful things. I'll be bringing you juice that is made from something that I'm not really sure about. I'll test it and be able to tell you how good it is. But it's all happening down here in Munyonyo. So let me get to some of the exhibitors so that you can be able to have some conversation with them here. I have Serene, who is here with me. She can be able to come and we have a conversation about some of the things that are here. Serene, how are you? And it's good to finally meet you.
Thank you so much.
First and foremost, I like your sweater. It's like the whole flag here. Black, yellow, red.
I'm patriotic about the country.
I also see the earrings are also patriotic about the country.
Absolutely.
So, we have guests that are up there, and I see you're holding something. What is it you're holding? It has the whole African map. Why are you holding this, and what is interesting about it?
Well, this is a map of Africa that is made out of bottle tops and kitenge offcuts. Well, I do run a social enterprise that empowers women and youth to produce authentic Ugandan products, but again to also conserve the environment. So after all these things that are done here using kitenge, the offcuts, the women sit down and then make beautiful products out of this, and one of them is...
Wow. How long have you been in the fashion and design business, and why fashion and design?
Well, I've been in this business for 3 years, I should say, since COVID-19. However, I was born into fashion because my mother is a fashion teacher. Why am I doing this business? When COVID-19 hit, I realized that there was a need for us to empower the local artisans, and one of the ways that I did that was through an e-commerce store that promotes the authentic Ugandan made products. That is trillionlooks.store. So that is how I've been running this store, and also coming to such exhibitions to exhibit the different products that the women make, and also people can buy them and then feel how authentic they are as souvenirs, and then remember the country as well as they empower these women economically.
And I saw you're following the advice from the minister to smile, so please keep smiling. Let me ask, I see... We'll get to that in a short while. I see this is bottle tops and offcuts. What else do you do, and do you do things for men too?
Yes, we are a fashion brand. So we work with different local designers, and some of the brand names include Nasimbwa, Ndagire, Zuba bags, Mugabe hats. So if you would go to my store, maybe you could look at some of the things that the women and men and youth make. Yes.
So I'm going to come to your stall after we're done with some of these interviews for them to be able to see, why would a delegate buy something from you? What is it that is so special? What is the connotation behind some of the designs and the fabrics you have?
Well, authenticity. Most of the products that we sell, kitenge fashion products, we pre-wash these products such that we remove the pre-coloring, and then also to avoid cringing of these products. So all our products are pre-washed you will get a product and you will wear it forever. And the authenticity is it is 100% cotton. So there is nothing like spoiling the environment in the products that we sell.
Lastly, if I came down as a delegate, would you fit and tailor something for me to live with in the next few days?
Absolutely. And we would also use Posta Uganda to ship your products.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you for talking to us there. Serene there, and we're going to go to her stall in a short while to be able to see what she's doing there. She's told you she's doing everything from fabric from Uganda here. She makes it from men to ladies, anything you desire, from the hats to the fabric. Either you want a shirt, a trouser, shorts, or even sandals, she will be able to make it. And it's authentic, it is cotton, and she ensures that you can receive it even when you leave and leave your addresses here. Let me get some of the other feedback from some of the exhibitors that are here. And I'm going to be joined by Diana Nsereko to be able to discuss some of the things she's doing. Hey, Diana, good afternoon, and it's good to see you.
Good afternoon. Good to see you, Timothy.
So I knew matoke as a bunch. Why do you carry a box?
Yes, now this is the only country in the world where we have green banana flour, and we have managed to innovate and add value to it, producing flour, gluten-free flour. So we have a product called toke, as you see this box here, the green bananas that are largely found here in Uganda, which is a staple food for most Ugandans. We have now innovated it, and we're able to make different types of flour.
Do I get the same feeling? Because some of our guests were down eating lunch, and the cuisine was really Ugandan. Yeah. Do I get to feel the same texture as the matoke that is down there, or this is something that is really refined that I don't get the same text?
Yeah, so you do. So this particular one, this particular box, this one here is used for baking. So if you're looking for flour that could help you produce gluten-free products, just like what you would, then we also have, let me show you this one. This is the product that is instant, that gives you the real matoke.
Yes.
Yes, it gives you the real matoke, but you can also use it to produce porridges, you can produce soups, so you can produce purees and all sorts of other products. But so we have two main products that we have been able to innovate. But going ahead further, I can show you just some of the byproducts that are coming from this flour.
Bring some of the byproducts that have been gotten from matoke here. We'll be seeing what exactly is happening with those. Let me drop the ball down and be able to see some of these. These are buns.
Yeah, those are buns. So we have cookies, we have biscuits that we have produced from here, from the same product. We have all types of cakes. So these are just to show you that you can just innovate with using our flour, and you're able to produce different products. And these particular products, first of all, the health benefits is that they are gluten-free and they are high in starch, yeah, starch resistant. So these products here, what we have, you could come down to our stall today, and we'll be able to take you through what we produce. At the moment now, we're also looking for off-takers in different countries. We're looking to export this particular flour, because we know there's a demand for healthy alternatives to wheat, and we have them here. So I'll be grateful to see, I'll be looking forward to anyone who come down at the store and show them further what we can do with the products that we have from toke.
And I see this is value addition from the matoke, the green matoke we have here. Generally, we produce in masses, and now you're adding value to it to be able to find market for it there. One of the things that I think has caught me is the health benefit to it. We can make anything using the flour. We can make porridge and the matoke there. Well done, well done. Why would the delegate come to you, and can you supply in mass?
Oh yes, our factory right now is best. We have a huge factory. We're able to produce over 60,000 tons per month of this particular flour. So we are able to meet any demand that a delegate, anyone would be interested in taking this particular product. So they will be, and we also have the certifications. We have the ISO. We're working with all that. So you're able to take a very good product, a good high quality product, and you will get a consistent supply of it.
So when they come down, they can be able to sample some of these products, especially the cookies.
Yes. Oh yes, and they're very delicious. So they'll be able to notice the difference between a product that does not have matoke flour and one that does.
Thank you very much, Diana. We really appreciate the time. This belongs to you before it disappears here. So you have seen exactly what is happening down here. I've shown you fabric. I've shown you the value addition that happens to matoke there. And they show you it can come. If you don't want to peel, you don't want to get into the hassle of peeling, they have added value to it. You can be able to make the matoke, make the porridge, the made cookies there, tea bites that you can also have there. They've also made flour that you can be able to use for other things. The best thing about this is it's gluten-free. The health benefit to it is immense. So let me invite a gentleman that also has something quite interesting. It's smoking. I'm not sure if we're safe, but we'll find out if we're safe. Your name, please.
I'm Samuel Bakaluba. And
Sam, just come closer. Yes.
I'm Samuel Bakaluba, and I work with Prof Bioresearch. Prof Bioresearch, we basically deal in value addition of our plant-based natural resource, and we add value to those plants and make different products, as you may see, and as I'm going to demonstrate to you. This one is a plant called jasmine.
Yes, yes.
Jasmine is not the name of a person, but because of the scent of that plant, people jumped onto the name to that I'm also jasmine because of the smell that comes out of this plant. So this is a perfume made from that plant called jasmine. Yeah.
Perfume, as in you can put it on your body and
you can put it on your body, or you can decide to improve the scent of the whole place where you are through this technology.
So this is jasmine inside here.
Yeah, this is jasmine.
So whatever we're smelling is jasmine.
Jasmine.
What benefits are there in jasmine?
For basically, jasmine is for scent, but it is also mind toner. Once you inhale, once that scent comes into your mind, it tones you, depression, anxiety, and all that. Then we have after that one, we have eucalyptus, the common one.
The normal eucalyptus that we have in this country.
The normal eucalyptus. You can extract oil out of eucalyptus leaves through distillation, like the normal way they distill alcohol. You can still have those eucalyptus leaves into a distiller. At the end of the process, you get eucalyptus oil. Eucalyptus oil is a mosquito repelling oil.
Let's start from the oil. Yeah. You said you can drain oil out of eucalyptus. Can this oil be used to cook?
This is not for cooking. These are the kind that we call essential oils. Oh. Yeah, essential oils, they serve purposes like I've showed you, jasmine. It can be used for perfume. Eucalyptus can be used as a mosquito repellent. It can be used in sauna, steam baths. You can use it as a massage oil. Yeah. Now for this case, with this technology, you open it up, you pour your eucalyptus inside, and this whole place, if there are mosquitoes, they will be repelled out of your place.
For how long will the mosquitoes be away?
With this technology, it can keep the scent in the house for a whole week. In one burning, it can keep the mosquitoes away for a whole week. As small as this, it can take you for a whole month because you need a little.
How much do you need to drop in such?
3 sprays, like 3 sprays, 3 sprays.
Okay, so eucalyptus is here, and this is where you get it from. Our normal eucalyptus.
Normal eucalyptus, the leaves, through a distillation process. At the end of the day, you correct the oil.
So how much does this cost?
This goes for 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah. So someone who's just seeing eucalyptus for timber, this is the way to go. And there is so much money in harnessing the value of the leaves than someone looking at just the timber and wood.
So these are also byproducts that can be able to come out of eucalyptus instead of just doing the wood.
Definitely.
Okay, so what else do you have for us?
This one is also the cedar, Christmas tree. It is still through the same process of distillation. The Christmas tree, we normally use them during Christmas time. We hang on balloons and it ends there. But the same leaves, you distill them, you get this oil, the cedar oil. This one works basically on flu, bronchitis, asthma, sinuses, allergies, and I would want to sample one of your people to show you the strength of this plant.
And I'm going to take you to Alex there to show us exactly. But even as you do that, for you that come to the tropics and you're wondering, you know, malaria, mosquitoes, those are concerns when you read about what's happening in the country there. you can come in and be able to buy one of these, especially in your hotel room. Just put it in warm water. Can I just put it in a basin of warm water and the steam comes out?
Definitely.
So it clears the room of mosquitoes.
Clears, it clears.
So you're concerned about that, please come. And then there's the cedar here. And this is also for your clearing your bronchitis, clearing all your, your ears, ear, mouth and throat. I've also seen thieves oil that you have.
You know it.
That one I put in hot water and drink.
That is it also. And for thieves oil, it is a blend of a number of these oils with cedar inclusive, eucalyptus inclusive, rosemary. For it, it is a blend. And the history of that oil was also back in the day, in the years in French, when Black Plague break out, just as we saw COVID break out here. That's how that thieves oil got to be discovered. It was discovered by those merchants, but later turned to be thieves because there was nothing to do during that time.
So Sam is here and he has told us about it, and I can also testify that thieves oil really works. And yes, it could be 20, 30,000 shillings, but it will last you a long period. Just a few drops in warm water and you're able to let it settle and then take it. You will feel a lot of relief, especially if you're fatigued, you're feeling stressed. But all this is to add value. Our delegates are here, they're discussing COVID and how they worked on COVID. These are also things that can be used to be able to fight flus and coughs.
These are the things we used. Most of us never took those jabs because we believed in what we do, and it is tested. And a lot of people get helped out from our place using this kind of medication. And we are very grateful for God for blessing us with this beautiful country and this natural plant resource we have.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time. You can go and test it out on Alex as we come there. But I want to tell you that once you come down to this exhibition, you will be able to see exactly what's happening. The bags, amazing bags. You get all these bags and you're wondering how long will this last? This is fabric that you really need. You also come all the way and see some of the beautiful things that can be decor within any hotel, any place you go to, a souvenir that you can be able to give away. Come down here where the exhibitors are. Pick yourself something. It will be something that is memorable for you. A lot of things that you can be able to do with. I really love some of these that really look like chandeliers. Put a bulb in, fix it up there, be able to get the lighting and the aroma in your room there. You move on, you can see as many things as possible. I have necklaces here. They're not for men, but they're for women. You can come down here, pick something for yourself. You want to look nice in your outfit as you go out. These are some of the things that you need to come down here and be able to see. Bracelets from different countries. Let it be Kenya, let it be Tanzania. You come down here, you'll be able to support East Africa as it is. Plaques, paper bags. You want to save the environment. We're talking about climate change. This is one of the things you need to be able to do. Paper bags that are really recyclable. You can be able to reuse them, keep them for as long as possible. They're showing me also bags that are here, and it's a 2-in-1. You can be able to use it for coins and all these other things. Wow. This is a whole shopping bag. So for any of you ladies, gentlemen that go out there shopping, you can take this, take it anywhere and buy stuff that you really need. We have a lot of things that can be shown off here. Necklaces for any that you desire. Feel free. Simple wallets of keeping money. I've seen some of these in restaurants as you get your change. Wonderful. So in case you're wondering how your wallet disappears, this is one way to keep the money safe in there. We have bags, we have chains here, we have a lot of fabric. Get me one of these here that we use to grind, yes. These are also souvenirs that you can be able to take. Pesos that you can be able to use to grind any garlic or ginger, anything you're wishing to do with. And these are long-lasting table mats. Amazing table mats. Those that want table mats, we have a lot in stock for you, and they're all Ugandan, all made here. A long piece and 6 pieces there. How much does that go for?
This is 50,000 a set.
Just 50,000 for one set. Wonderful. And this?
This is 50 still.
And these two?
These ones?
Yes.
10 each.
Each is 10,000 shillings. Come down here and get yourself something that is a souvenir. We have bracelets that are here for men. The gentleman could say we're leaving them out, but we have a lot of bracelets that are for men that are here. Come down, get yourself something. The ladies, accessories that you can put on even as you wear anything to your offices as you move on there. Come down and see our exhibitors and see what they're making out of these things. We also have the silverback. He came. He's with us here. But we have only his head. But you can come and keep this. It's magnetic. Put it on your fridge. I'll be able to keep your reminders there. Stick up things as far as possible. I'll be able to switch and have you see some of the things that are here. We have a lot of artifacts that are here. Sandals that you can be able to put on. I have the flag and the African continent. All of us are now part of NAM, so please come and pick this. It's about 55,000 for you. Hang it up in your wall. Ivory, you know, all these corsets that you can be able to use for drinks. Quite a mammoth of things that you can be able to get yourself. Wallets in animal skin, especially cow skin there. Bracelets, bags, ladies. You don't want to carry heavy things. These are bags you can go away with. Come down here. The oils, as we told you, are already here. Thieves oil, different shades of oil. If you want to be able to go natural, this is the one where you can go there. Feel free to come down and get yourself something. I can tell you for a fact that one of these will last you close to 2 months and it will be giving you essentials there. The professor has also written a book that you can be able to know exactly what's up. This is leather here and I see beautiful leather bags. May I? Okay, thank you very much. This I love so much. You want to put it in your house and be able to see what happens with it. It adds value to it and it's exquisite because it's completely different from the carpets you get elsewhere. And now I come to the bags. The leather bags that are made from here. All this is made here. This is Ankole cow's skin and gold. Wow. So, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, sir.
So all this is made from skin?
Yes, all this is leather from cow hides and goat and sheep skin. This one is a leather bag made here from Kaumutanale, Uganda. The leather is made in Kaumutanale, Uganda. We receive the low hides from our slaughterhouses in Uganda. Yes. And then we process the good leather that you can see. We have the samples of the materials around. And from these materials, we get such a bag, such a pure leather bag, including such a shoe. It is from the same leather.
Toilet bags too?
These are toilet bags.
From the leather from our animals?
From our own cows. And then this, when we come to this section, this is from goat and sheep skins. So after processing, we receive them as fresh as that.
As fresh as this?
Yes.
So let me pick up this and so that we can look at the contrast.
Exactly. We receive this very fresh. This is already treated, but we receive them very fresh from the slaughterhouses. So we treat all that fresh thing into this.
Wow.
This is a very fine leather that you can use for several things. Cushions in your chairs, bags, women bags. You can have as many as possible. We have garments. These are for garments. Your jacket, a skirt, a trouser, anything
so
that
if
you
I want
love.
a jacket like that and like one of these I'm wearing,
Yes,
how much would it go for?
It wouldn't take much. Material alone, it would take you like 100,000, and the labor, total together with the labor, you cannot exceed 250 with genuine leather.
So I can get a genuine leather jacket from you at 150,000 or 200,000?
Yes, and a big one, because now this is a bigger size of a person. So if it is a smaller size, actually, it is cheaper doing genuine leather from our own country, and you get that classic leather jacket.
Wow. You can see some of the fabric there, and I'm going to go to the back so that you can be able to see some of the fabric that is here. One of the things that has really blessed me is the toilet bags that you see here. Gentlemen, ladies, you're traveling, you want to be able to see this. Look at the fabric at the back here. This comes from cows. These are cow hides, and they're refined, done well, and they're brought in here. And I want to be able to bring it even up close so that you can be able to see. Look at how beautiful it is. You can get yourself a jacket of any kind. Come down here, get your measurements, and they'll be able to get it to you, either by post FedEx, anywhere you want it, they can be able to get it for you. This is the material that they're showing me here. And this,
For sofa sets.
so this is sofa sets.
For sofa sets.
So if I want to get myself a good sofa set,
All the cost-free
Mhm.
leather. It's still made from cow hide, and this is meant for sofa sets.
wow.
Then we have another one that is meant for car seats.
This is car seats.
Car seats,
What's the
any color
difference?
you want.
What's the difference between the two?
The making itself is different, and the texture is different, and the chemicals used on these two are different.
So we come from this almost to where we are right here with the two you're holding. Just hold up what you have there. So look at these two. You decide to make a chair here. You decide to make everything that is there, and you need to be able to come here. Look at all this fabric in different shades that you desire.
Crocodile print
But this.
is meant for bags and a shoe, ladies' shoes.
Say that again.
This is meant for bags, and even you can make ladies' shoes.
So this is from what exactly?
This is from cow hides, but we print it, we make it in a way with a different print called crocodile. When you look at it, it has a skin of a crocodile, a print of a crocodile skin. So basically, you can do any design you need. Just put in your order of any color, you get what you want. Classic.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate the time. This has really been eye-opening for me. Please come down to where they are here. You can be able to see them. This is one of the initiatives, and you can see exactly what they do. Leather in this country, we have slaughterhouses that are across the country, both in Kampala and across the country, and those hides are gotten and added value to. These are presidential initiatives, and they are adding value to leather. So you, delegate, wherever you are, or whoever you are, come down. You are Ugandan, come down and support. Come and let's get yourself a laptop bag. Get yourself a toilet bag. Get yourself some nice shoes here. We have fabric that you can be able to get on. And for the ladies, I think nothing beats like gold that is there. Beautiful leather belts. These are not the ones that crack or break, so you can be able to come down here. And you can be able to put it on for years. So we leave the cows and the sheep there. We move on to where we're going here. I see hair. I see ivory. It's not ivory.
Horn.
So this is the Ankole cow's horns.
The famous Ankole cow horn, where the world claims the best horn comes from Ankole, where I come from, our country. Yes, we have this.
I feel like I am very rich already. So this is all from the Ankole cow.
Yes.
How do you do this? How do you do this?
We get the raw horn, prepare it, make sure that we get you what you want. Anything you ask, we can make it for you.
From the horn of the Ankole cow?
Yes, from the horn of Ankole cow.
How do you keep the supply? Because there are not that many, and you need to make as many products. If a delegate came here and said, I want a ton of products in this size, can you be able to make it?
Are you serious? The many cows we have in Uganda? This is considered waste. So let them ask.
So delegates you have had, come down here. You can pick yourself one of these and walk out of here while you can be able to do anything. Souvenirs, bangles, if you can help me hold this. Souvenirs and bangles there. You can be able to pick any of your choice there. Center table pieces, you can be able to pick one. A shoe horn for those that like to put on shoes that are boots there. A lampshade that is right there at the back there. A beautiful horn centerpiece. Wow. Thank you for adding.
It is a depiction of a real cow.
So how much is the set?
This is $100. You can hold for me.
Okay.
Make a cow.
We're going to we're going to make a cow here. So this is the Ankole cow. I'm not sure if the lady is the cow, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much. So I call upon you to come down to the exhibition here. Now we get into the texture and the tailoring that is happening here. We have doormats that are at the bottom. You can use them in your bathrooms. A lot of things happening here. Madam, good afternoon, and how are you?
Good afternoon, how are you, sir?
So I see a lot of fabric, a lot of cotton. Where is it made from? How is it made? Walk us through that journey.
This is pure cotton from Uganda. It's made on a handloom. This is the handloom, and it's made by the children we train in the presidential initiative on skilling the girl child. We get students from the ghettos, those who are vulnerable, those who are needy. We train them for free, and they come up with these products so that we train them so that they can earn a living through the President's program.
So where do you get the cotton? Where is the cotton gotten from? And do you have enough supply to be able to add value to the cotton like you do here?
We buy the cotton that is already made into thread from fine spinners Bugolobi. Okay. Ugandan cotton.
So please bring me the navy blue one at the back there, because the delegates need to see that their drivers are dressed in fabric that comes exactly from here. So that, in case you've had your drivers with us here, that's exactly what they're wearing as they're moving around and driving you around. And this is material that is here with us here, and it's made by them here. This is the Presidential Skilling Initiative, and these are some of the uniforms that they make. As far as back as some of the things that you're seeing at the back there, feel free to come. You want a shawl, you're from Asia, you're looking for a shawl to put over your shoulder right there, you'll have one here. It keeps you warm regardless of the weather that is there. We have bags that are all over this place, but also if you want a print that has a Ugandan flag to it, you can have them. Someone walk me through these mats, because they're quite interesting, and I want to be able to see them. The mats, I see quite a number of mats, and how are they sustained? Because they can absorb water. Yes.
These mats are very washable. You can wash them by machine or by hand. The materials we use are all washable.
How long lasting are they?
They are very long lasting because quality is our first priority.
Because threads and water really don't give you longevity. So how do you manage to make sure it lasts long?
Actually, we get the best quality thread so that it doesn't fray, and we guarantee you that it lasts long enough.
Thank you very much. Let me go to the back here and see what this gentleman was doing. For some example, and I'm going to start here at Mama who is here. And how are you, and good afternoon?
Good afternoon, Timothy. Is that your name?
You're quite very clever to be able to get it in the first time. So the bags that I see here are really amazing bags. What are they made out of, and why do you make them? What's the story behind them?
Thank you so much. I think it will begin here.
Okay, I see a lot of
Yes.
construction, plumbing, carpentry, electronic.
Yes. This is the presidential initiative for skilling the girl and the boy child under State House. This is the president's own initiative to get the vulnerable, the dropouts, the ghetto, the street kids, the murderers, the prostitutes, those that are involved in vices. Some actually, because they are young, they are manipulated, they exploited to cause riots. So he has initiated this killing to cater for them, and he trains them. We bring them, we call them in, they come, train for 6 months, and we have 9 centers in Kampala. This is in Kampala, but also it stretches to upcountry, where we have regional hubs, industrial hubs, and we train in all this. We have construction, plumbing, carpentry and joinery, electronics, electric installations, tailoring, hairdressing, bakery, confectionaries and catering, weaving, which we are looking at here. We have shoemaking, leather design, we have knitting of the cushions you are asking and the mats. We have metal fabrications, motor mechanics, and then we have a production unit, which right now is here. That is the presidential, that is a production. We are deploying the skill we have trained. They train for 6 months, and all that you see here, this is woven material. This is handmade. It is all our cotton, which enhances and promotes even the growth of cotton, and our cotton is the best, if you have to ask. So now in this, the president keeps talking about the value addition, which is processing from raw to a product. And you have heard many times when he's talking about Uganda can stop importation of things that can be produced here. We are so rich in resources, capital, human, mention it, we have it all. So when we bring our students, like there you skipped the wigs in hairdressing, because we have hairdressing. Now, we are talking about exploiting our oils, resources. Do you know that one? Sometimes we call them that they are of the dead, but actually that is synthetic, which is a byproduct of oil products.
Mama, my last question to you.
Before you go to the last question with me, because I really want this to be promoted of adding value addition. We are not only training this one to stop the vices and criminality or cause job creation, but at the same time we have built capacity that if we really had an industry, all our students, which are over 20,000 in different skills as you have seen here, can go and produce massively in cotton, in leather products, in carpentry, in metal fabrications. And you can see here, these are our students. We are making different fabrics, even what I have on.
And that's what I want to ask you, because you're doing very well with helping with stopping the vices. You're doing the material here. How do you make this long lasting to become an industry that is self-sustaining, that we're not talking about an initiative that is still dependent on State House?
Right. As I've told you that we have created the production line, we are going to commercialize this. And this is an example. Already you have seen that we have made uniforms. And that is the production line, where we have taken actually our former students and we have employed them, about 200, who are right now making different uniforms, who are supplying different commodities that people need. So we are commercializing that very, very soon. Already we've started on a small scale, but eventually if we have space and we are actually, it is in the offing, we are going to bring them all in and we can be completely independent from government and from State House.
Thank you very much, Mama. I really appreciate. Please explain to me, what is she doing here? What exactly is happening? Because she looks like she's playing. So, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, I'm all right.
So they say you are a former student. What exactly are you doing except playing around?
I'm spooling. I'm not praying. I'm just spooling.
Spooling?
Yeah.
Okay, in English.
Yeah, it is already in English. I'm spooling. Then this is a bobbin. I spool and put these ladies here. Then after I give them the other boy, he puts this bobbin in our shuttle. Then he starts beating where we make a cloth like this one.
So what are you trying to do exactly?
I'm spooling. I'm trying to put these ladies on this bobbin.
So that it is a single thread?
Yeah. There are two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that there are two threads even as you put them there. Yeah. So after you're done here, you send it to him.
Yeah.
Yes, and you can come.
Then
so what benefits have you received from this skilling, and also how has it impacted your life?
I've gained the skill as me. Then I'm now in a production department. I'm getting a lot of money. I can help my mother to get some things that she wants.
And what do you think of this skilling? Is it beneficial? What should they do better? What do you see as something they can improve?
This skill is very beneficial because you see now, this bobbin is put in this one.
Yes.
This one is this one. Then after putting it here, the other man takes it. Then he starts beating the cloth.
So I'm going to come there and see. But I was talking to you about what can be improved, especially with the skilling, and what have you seen?
To employ, after studying, they employ us. Then we start working. After employing us, we get a lot of money, so that we can be better in our future.
So can you be self-sustaining without the skilling program after you're done with it?
I cannot.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, thank you very much. Soon, eh? Yeah. Thank you. But it's also good that it's having impact there. You've seen that there. Let's come to the extreme end where a gentleman seems to be... I'm hoping we can be able to get exactly... Something keeps moving. So what exactly are you doing? What is happening? I see this thread is the same thread there. So what exactly are you doing?
Here I'm trying to, this process is called weaving, whereby I use the threads, cotton pure threads made within Uganda, as they have explained you there, and then whereby we come and do into different fabrics, into different colors, By for example, you may see into this color